just telling you guys before you watch this video, there are going to be spoilers. This video, full of spoilers. If you haven't watched it, probably not the video for you, because I'm going to spoil things. Log off. I told you beforehand. Don't even, okay? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Cassie here. Hi, hello, welcome back. Today, we're going to be doing something very interesting and possibly controversial. So it is currently October 11th, 2021, and by now you have probably heard of the hit Netflix show, Squid Game. And this show, guys, it's complete mind-boggling masterpiece is what that is. Squid Game, if you haven't watched it already, what are you even doing? Like, watch the damn show. It's so good. Are you finished? Are you finished yet? Anyways, back to the video. Yeah, so today I'm going to be rating Squid Game characters. So if you haven't seen the show, go to Netflix and watch it right now. I'm waiting. Okay. Squid Game is a very, very popular show, and basically, if you haven't watched it, it's about these people in Korea that have lots and lots of debts based on, you know, their lives, and this group of individuals has this proposition for these people. So basically, the idea is that these people go to this secret place to play children's games for money. You're risking your life for the dollar. That's the idea of the game. Yeah, go watch Squid Game. I have binged 6 episodes of Squid Game in the past 3 days, and then I started watching it last week. Now I finished it. There's a total of 9 episodes, and each episode is about an hour long. But anyways, it's binge-worthy. It's very binge-worthy. Anyways, enough talking. We're going to get right into it, and we're going to start rating some Squid Game characters. So to rate these Squid Game characters, I'm going to be using the Tier Maker website, and yeah, so without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so I'm going to be doing a little bit of a commentary while I do this video. So here's the tier list that I'm going to be using. So basically, first column, amazing, I love you. That's going to mean that the character, 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10, basically just my favorite in general. The orange one is Yes We Stand. So about 9 to 8 out of 10. They're pretty good, they're pretty chill, we like them. And then the middle is kind of like, they're okay. And then there's Ew Gross. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Then the last one, Nope, Delete, Bye. That's the bitch that we hate, okay? That's the characters in this game that I want them to die. I'm literally screaming at the screen because they just won't die. First character that we have, number 456, this guy right here. Honestly, I knew from the beginning that he was going to win the game because, like, why would they show all about his life beforehand? But, like, you know what? I like him. I like him. Near the end, he kind of was taking advantage, like, of the old man, like in episode 6. But he kind of got caught, and then he realized that he fucked up. So, like, I mean, he was only trying to live. Like, in any of these cases, you really just have to ask yourself, what would I do? What would I do if I was in that game and, I mean, I was partnered up with someone that has dementia that's probably gonna die anyway? It makes you use your brain a little bit. It's like the whole message of the show is kind of like don't trust anyone, because if you trust people, bad things could happen. First character, number 456. We are going to put him at amazing, I love you, because I think, well, the reason that he was in the game, yeah, okay, he had a little bit of a shit life, he made some bad decisions, but you know what? In the end, he was trying to be a good dad. He was trying to be a good dad for his 10-year-old little daughter, and I found that really heartwarming. Okay, so next character we have is player 240. Player 240 was a real friend. Honestly, really good character, and I think she was badass. She basically died so that player 67 could find her brother in the orphanage and get him out and keep her promise to him. So yeah, I would place player 240 at amazing, I love you, because even though she wasn't there from the very beginning of the show, she was still a very relevant and important character. The next one we have is the cop guy. That was some next level detective shit, okay? However, he managed to like disguise himself the whole way through and figure out what was happening. He was really, really good. Plus the whole ending, like plot twist, the cop's freaking brother was like the front man. Wow. I think he's a very smart intellectual. I would put him in the Yes We Stand category. So I'm going to put the cop guy in Yes We Stand. All right, next we have player 101. This guy I wanted dead from the beginning, okay? Who the hell? No words. That guy was such a terrible human, like just terrible in general. Like, I don't think I even have to explain this one. Human beings like that actually exist in this world should be dead. So we're putting him at the bottom. Nope, delete, bye. I said what I said. Next, we have this guy, and I don't remember what his name is. He was one of like the crew members or whatever, so we're going to put him at ew gross just because of what he does. But then at the same time, I didn't really focus that much on him, so yeah, he stays at ew gross. The next person that we have is Ali, number 199. I was so upset when what happened. He got betrayed. He got played. Episode 6 was just like the turning point of just like, can anyone trust anyone anymore? Like, for anything. Ali and Song-woo were as close as anyone in that game could be. And out of nowhere, 199 ends up being killed. He trusted them too much. I love Ali, but for his game skill, I'm going to put him at Yes We Stand. Alright, so the next character is player 67. Player 67 was a bad bitch, okay? I wanted her to win. Like, I knew that player 456 was going to win the thing, but I wanted her to win. Like, if he couldn't win, then she had to win. Like, she had a reason. She would have the money to get her brother and, you know, go find her mom. She had an actual reason to get that money. She was perfect for the game because she didn't trust anyone. Character-wise, she was very closed off and protective of herself, which was very smart and a very good strategy in the game. She tried her best. And you know what? She made it very far. And I applaud her for that. If she didn't get stabbed with that shard of glass, she probably would have won. I'm gonna put her at amazing, I love you. All right, next character, creepy looking doll thing. So basically that character was in the first episode, Red Light, Green Light, and honestly, scared the hell out of me. This character definitely gave me the creeps. You know, the way her eyes were like shooting everywhere and then shooting at people, like, no. So we're gonna put her at you gross. Next character we have is the front man, which we found out later was the cop's brother, who he thought was dead after competing in these games. He added that like suspense that made me want to keep watching, you know? Like I wanted to find out who the front guy was. So at first, before he mentioned the VIPs that were supposed to be arriving at this secret place, the front man was who we all thought was the creator of the games, right? He was an important character in the show, so I'm going to put him at they good. Because was he my favorite character? No, but like he was still relevant. So we're putting him in the middle. Next, we have the guy that was playing the card game with Song Ji-eun. This guy is the character that goes around giving people the business cards, playing this game with them, slapping people across the face. I did not like him. I think he was creepy, and even the way he smiles, ugh, he's creepy. But at the same time, like the frontman guy, he served his purpose. And if he wasn't there, player 456 wouldn't have been in the games. So I guess he's pretty relevant, but at the same time, I don't like him. So we're going to put him at they good. The next character is player 212. Player 212 just got on my damn nerves, okay? So I don't know if you guys watched Squid Game sub or dub, but I watched it dub, and the voice was so annoying for mostly the entire show until the moment where she died. I hated her up until that moment. In that episode where they were crossing that step on those glass things, if it was like the tempered glass or just normal glass. But anyways, she ended up going face to face with player 101, and she pretty much just told him that he was an and that they were gonna die together. And that's exactly what happened. She threw herself off of the bridge along with player 101, and they both plummeted to their deaths. Because that one episode where she ended up killing that guy along with herself, I would put her in like, she's alright. I would put her in you gross, but like, for that one episode though. Plus, she was pretty relevant throughout the whole thing. Like if she didn't do the things that she did, the outcome would have been really different. So I'm gonna put her in the they good category. And then second last, we have Songwoo, player 218. Like we thought he was gonna be a good guy, the smart guy, you know, the one that held the team together. At least in my opinion, I liked him. I thought he was going to go to the end, which my prediction was correct, but little did I know. In the beginning, I think it really just went south from Honeycomb game. So the point where he could have told player 456, don't pick the umbrella. But because he withheld that information, that little bit of information, player 456 could have been killed. In the end, Songwoo wouldn't care as long as Songwoo was still in the game. He was smart and he kept lots of people alive, but at the same time, like what he did to Ali was just total crap. Total crap. So honestly, he was a really strong character, and without him, the show wouldn't have been the same, but he did some pretty bad things. Alright, and last but not least, we have player 1. This guy is a mastermind, okay? He was playing the whole game, the whole time. We all thought he was just the innocent, poor old man, with dementia that didn't really know what he's doing. He was an asset to the team because he had lots of good information, but at the same time, like, little did we know. In Squid Game episode 9, One Lucky Day, we figured out that Oh Il Nam, player 1, created everything, and he didn't actually die in episode 6. Because I don't know if you guys caught that, but in episode 6, when everyone else died on camera, we didn't actually see the old man die. So that kind of left me wondering, because I was like, oh, could this be something? And turns out it was something. Always pay close attention to those little details in shows. They lead to something big in the end. Oh Il Nam, he was by far like one of my favorite characters. He was just an old man with dementia trying to have fun. In red light, green light, people were dying, but he didn't care. He's like, I'm gonna die anyway, so might as well just have fun. YOLO. This old man, he carried the game. Like, he was one of the good characters until the end, because in episode 9, when it had like the 1 year later and then it showed that the old man was still alive, right? And he didn't actually die from getting shot, but he ended up dying because of his brain tumor. He confessed to creating the whole thing. It was really hard to be mad at him for everything, because like, if you think about it, what would you do if you were like really old and had all that money and, you know, you were bored with your life? I mean, maybe you shouldn't, you know, create a game where people are getting actually murdered. For the old man, I liked him for most of the show. And even in the end, after his confession and everything, I still liked him. But he shouldn't have gone to that extent to have fun. You know, like, these are people's lives you're kind of playing with, but like, okay, because of everything, we're gonna put him close to the top. This is kind of controversial because I don't know how anybody else feels about this, but I know lots of people were upset with the ending of Squid Game because they thought that it was kind of like, you know, unresolved. Netflix, we're waiting for the second season, so sis better hurry up. Honestly, this show essentially wouldn't have happened without Oh Il Nam. So you know what? We gotta put him at the top. I'm putting him at amazing. I love you. All right, guys. So that is all the characters in this tier maker chart. So there we go. Those are my opinions on the Squid Game characters and the Squid Game show. And who knows, if you guys like this video, maybe I'll make a part 2 where I rate the games. If you like this video, go down below and click that like button, and also subscribe to my channel if you want to. That's it, that's all. Hope you liked the video. There we go, that's it. Finished, finito, done. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. I'm gonna go find something else to watch. Bye!